Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. How are you all guys doing today? Today is Friday here in Saudi Arabia and today is my days off, so I have nothing to do, and so I have decided to make this vlog for you who are planning to work and come here in Saudi Arabia. So today we're going to discuss about some of the things that you shouldn't be doing here while you are here in Saudi Arabia. Okay, so without further ado, let's do it. First is wearing immodestly in public. Saudi Arabia is one of the most conservative countries in the world. It is the holiest land of Islam because the two holiest mosques are actually here in Saudi Arabia, in Medina and in Mecca. And so if you're going to get outside, if you are going to go to the malls or to the public places, you are expected to wear modest clothes. For the men, you should be wearing long pants and shirts. That is fine, that is all right, but you shouldn't be wearing shorts and sleeveless while you are in public. And for the women, you are expected to wear a long dresses, or you are going to wear an abaya, because mostly of the people here in Saudi Arabia, including expatriates women, are actually wearing abaya while they are in public. Although Saudi Arabia is already an open country now, but still you need to be respectful with the rules and regulations, and so as their culture. Second, you shouldn't be flirting in public. Here in Saudi Arabia, as I told you, it's a very conservative country, and as a Muslim country, it is a taboo to flirt with your opposite sex in public. Okay, so you can't do that one here in Saudi Arabia. You cannot do that one, otherwise you are inviting trouble to yourselves. So flirting in public, dating in public is actually like a no-no here in Saudi Arabia. You can go with your friends, you can go with your special someone, but you shouldn't be doing PDA while you are in public. Another thing, you can't go with your opposite sex without any legal relationship. So it's actually quite similar to the one that I have just discussed. Here in Saudi Arabia, it's not totally allowed, or it's allowed now because it's an open country now, but still you need to be very cautious and careful when you are going out with your opposite sex, especially if you don't have any legal relationship of that person that you are going with, like he or she is not your husband or your wife. Sometimes it would invite troubles to you because, you know, as a Muslim country, as a conservative country, it's not actually allowed for a men and women to go outside in public, dating in public without a legal relationship. Another one, drinking liquor. Here in Saudi Arabia, liquor is not actually allowed, and drinking liquor here is actually a very huge offense, and you are truly inviting a very huge trouble to yourself. I know there are people here in Saudi Arabia selling liquors illegally under the table, but when you get caught, you would be sorry. So you should never bring or drink liquor here in Saudi Arabia, otherwise you are inviting a very huge trouble to yourself. Another one, eating and bringing pork here in Saudi Arabia. You know, it's a Muslim country and pork is absolutely not allowed here in Saudi Arabia. I know that there are some people trying to smuggle pork here in Saudi Arabia from one way or another. You should never do that one because that is very risky and that is very dangerous, and that will cost your job. Even you will be in jail if you are going to do that one here in Saudi Arabia. So again, you should never bring pork and eat pork here in Saudi Arabia. Practicing openly your religion. You know, Saudi Arabia just recently became an open country, but it's still not really allowed to practice your belief and your religion openly, especially when it is in public. You can pray in your rooms, you can pray in your houses, but you shouldn't be practicing or inviting anybody to in a ministry or in a congregation here in Saudi Arabia, because Saudi Arabia does not allow that one for the time being. Anyway guys, thank you very much for watching this video, and if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe for more updates related to our vlogs and activities here in Saudi Arabia. So if you have any questions, suggestions, or anything that you wanted to ask about Saudi Arabia, about the culture, about the things here that doesn't exist there, please let me know in the comment box below, and I would be willing to answer your questions. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you tomorrow.